Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over with you all of the Crash 4 It's About Time secrets and Easter eggs. I just wanted to say before I start off this video, I am so glad that we finally got a good Crash game. It's been decades of us having shitty Crash games, but we finally got a good one. Now, I just hope Toys for Bob does a fourth installment for Spyro. Speaking of Spyro, I think we'll be seeing him a few times throughout this video. The starting area of Crash 4 has so many little Easter eggs and references, so let's go through all of them. If you spin the TV, you can see the start screen for all of the mainline Crash games, including this one. The little radio right next to it also plays a few tunes from the previous Crash games. Some people think that the design on the purple surfboard is a reference to Crash's tribal tattoos from Crash Mind of a Mutant. The orange surfboard has an orange paw print on it, so maybe that's a reference to Naughty Dog, the original developers of Crash. The letters on the fridge spell out Crunch, a Wrath of Cortex character. There's a Spyro floaty on the bottom right. If you spin the guitar, you will get the Whoa trophy, which is a reference to something that Crash says a lot, and was a meme a few years ago. And lastly, you can wear the little hat, but you can only do this while having the default skin on. Next up, we got a little cushion with Taiwana's old face on it, a reference to the original Crash game where she'd be waiting for Crash at the end of every bonus level. And with that, we are finally done with the first level of the game. There were so many in just the starting level of this game, and I kinda love it. A lot of people say that this boss fight might be a reference to Guitar Hero. At the start of Snow Way Out, Crash can wear the floaty, but again, you can only do this with the default skin. Here is Fake Crash doing Crash's signature dance. During the first fight with Cortex, not only does he reference the name of the game,
it's about time,
but he also says, "Feel the wrath of Cortex," which was the original Crash 4.
feel the wrath of Cortex.
In one of the flashback tapes, you can find a picture of Crunch in the background. In some of the prehistoric levels, you can find carvings of the masks used in the Wrath of Cortex. Offbeat. This level is so much fun to play. It's such a cool level, but the best thing about this level is that it's chock full of Easter eggs and references. Right at the start of the level, you can see wanted posters for Pinstripe, a boss in Crash 1. Not much past that, you can see floaties of Spyro, Purah from Crash 3, and a Skylanders guy. If you spin the dumpster, you can get a secret trophy. And we get another reference to Fake Crash, but this time he's a big balloon. In the bonus level, you can see Purah riding a go-kart, a reference to Crash Team Racing. And this next one happens a bit fast, but as you are riding the rail near the end of the level, not only can you spot the Spyro balloon again, but you can see Ripperoo in the background jumping around on the rooftops. And that's all the ones I found in this level, but I'm sure I've missed a few. If you know of any, leave a comment down below. Moving on, we have a reference to the antagonists of Crash Twinsanity. And then in the next level, we get a few references to Crash Team Racing. It starts off with Taiwana stealing Oxide's cart, or in this case, his spaceship. After the cutscene, you start off in Oxide's room, where you can see some people working on the carts down below. Pictures and trophies from Crash Team Racing are on the right side. And a little calendar with an island on it. I'm not 100% sure, but this may be a reference to Insanity Island from Crash 1. Throughout this level, you can hear Oxide talking about how his cart got stolen and how his wife is going to kill him, which confirms that he has a wife.
My sixth card stolen this year. My wife's gonna kill me. I swear I left my card parked right there.
And lastly, Oxide himself is just a really cool addition because he is now finally in a mainline Crash game. On your way to fight End Trophy, if you collect all of the berries, you'll get a cool reference to the Crash Woe meme. And you can do it as Coco as well to get something a little different. In the first level of the Snacks dimension, the very first cutscene, Crash again references the Woe meme. And in this level, you can see a lot of advertisements in the background to old Crash games and characters. Once you finally get to Cortex's castle, you can see a picture of Tiny the Tiger from Crash 1 and a few of Cortex's family members.
You'll never find me, Neo-Cortex. This castle is a maze.
In Toxic Tunnels, Cortex talks about how he should have stuck with a wombat instead of a Bandicoot. This is a reference to Crash's original design being a wombat, and he was going to be called Willy the Wombat.
Why did you? I have to choose a Bandicoot. If I just stuck with the wombat, this all would have been different. Wombats. This Bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal. No.
There's a lot of cool skins in this game, and some of which are references to older Crash games like the Retro skin, the Biker skins, and another fake Crash skin. Some of these skins are a real pain in the ass to unlock, but there's actually a secret death with the balloon skin. Flashback tapes are such a cool addition to this game, and a lot of them have some really cool references. Like some of the names or the dates are references to the original Crash games and when they were released. There's even another reference to Willy the Wombat. It's in the level Bandicoot vs. Wombat, and Cortex talks a bit more about why he's choosing a Bandicoot over a Wombat.
Compared to the last subject, the increased thickness of the Bandicoot's skull seems to be paying off. Seriously, wombat skulls shatter like snow globes.
And here's a quick spoiler warning, as the rest of these secrets and Easter eggs are after you beat the game. So if you haven't done that yet and you don't want to be spoiled, well, here's your warning. After you defeat Cortex, a bunch of boxes land on his head, just like how they used to in the original Crash game when you missed boxes.
No! 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 No!
A tribute to the voice actor Aku Aku. While it's not really a secret or an Easter egg, it's just a really nice tribute to him. During the end credits, they talk about all the different Crash characters and what they're up to after the events of the game. A few that stick out to me is Oxide having a necklace with a time trial relic on it, and he's racing with N-Trance, a previous Crash villain. Ripperoo, who has a museum of N-Brio's creations, and lastly, Taiwana, who is seen with a copy of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. And the very last Easter egg I found is the one that we have kind of already seen already, but this time it's the concept art of Insanity Island with the Spyro floaties and the surfboards from earlier. Well, that's about all the secrets, Easter eggs, and references I can find in Crash 4 It's About Time. I'm sure I missed a few, so if you happen to know of any that I've missed, please leave a comment down below, and maybe I'll make an updated version of this video in the future. If you guys happen to like today's video, make sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more secrets and Easter eggs videos like this one. Well, with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day today.